So yeah, I'm in this play next weekend, and it should be fun. I hope you guys can come if you can. That would be awesome. All information is on Facebook. And I heard from my director today that they might put me in a tie-dye shirt. That will be great. Also, I started reading this book, this fantasy book. It's called Dragon Keeper. And it's the first of a trilogy, so I found, I think, the second book at the library, and I picked it up and I was going to take it home and read it, but I found out it was a trilogy, and so I made sure to put the first one on hold. So it just came in the library the other day, and I picked it up, and I started reading it, and it's really weird. It made me sad. I was really looking forward to having, like, a new fantasy thing. Like, I was just kind of in the mood for, like, elves and stuff. I don't know if there were elves in it, but I was in the mood for that, basically. And, yeah, as soon as I got to the part where serpents turn into dragons and they have thought processes, and we're getting to hear what they're thinking about, and they're like creating, they're worn out and it's time for them to become dragons, and they're going extinct, but they need to make their shell first for their incubation, hibernation period, in which the humans and the dragons already dragons, will help them make this cocoon for themselves, this shell, and then they'll, like, 6 weeks later, boom, they're a butterfly. No, more like they're a dragon. But yeah, like, all the characters have ridiculous names, and there's like 20 characters, and they all have, it's like a person and their dragon, and a person and their dragon. And as soon as I got to the part where the serpent that we were first reading about was hacking up a lung or something and creating her shell out of, like, saliva, I was done. I am not reading that book. Otherwise, currently I'm reading Father Fiction by Donald Miller, because I am intent on reading all Donald Miller books. Which, by the way, heads up to Sarah Lynn, Through Painted Deserts by Donald Miller, which was like his first book he wrote or something, but make sure you get Through Painted Deserts instead of, what am I saying, get? I'll let you borrow it. Don't even listen to me. Anyway, that book is pretty funny. I think you would like it. I'm realizing more and more just how liberal Donald Miller is, and I really do not agree with a lot of what he has to say, but in general, as a narrative, the book is hilarious. I'm also reading this book, The Know-It-All by A.J. Jacobs. There's some F-bombs randomly, but for the most part, it's a really good book, and it basically gives you, like, a brief rundown about what's in the Encyclopedia Britannica from the humorous point of view of a guy who read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica. Laura and I keep it in our bathroom and read it. You wanted to know that. Yay! And I'm also going to be reading Tintin. Apparently, gotta read this one first, so I'm so glad it came in. Oh yeah, and I'm still working on this book. I don't know if I ever mentioned it, but it's a political book, and probably to most of you that's like, but I'm really enjoying it, and I'm actually like 2/3 done with it, so I just need to hurry up and finish it. And I was going to read Harry Potter, the second book, but I'm just not feeling it right now, so I'm going to take it back. I already took it back, never mind. So, I'm sorry, Sarah Lynn. Maybe I'll just skip it, and because I've read it before, and then I'll go on to the third book. But I'm just really not going to be doing a whole lot of, I'm going to be doing minimal reading probably this fall. So, thanks for listening. Gotta edit this video now, and go get a thing to drain my nose. Ooh. I'm so strange. I'm so sorry. Okay, Joanna, I'm gonna do this song, and you're gonna like it. Oh yeah. I kept wondering something with something I like my sound. Then think I'm funky. My name is Modo. Yeah, you say it double. Shut up, say it again. I am smooth, so nice and sassy. No other nipples. Don't wanna get next to me.
I like to chunk it, and chunk it.
It's the chorus that drives me nuts.
I like to chunk it. Chunk it. Which one are they on? I like the hippos. They're in the wild. I like their attitude. I like their style. The way they walk. The way they talk. I like their attitude to get a shot. And when a dog barks, she'll eat him too. I love every inch. Oh yes I do. I like them chunk it.
One moment. I have to watch the rest of that without subjecting anyone else to any more of that. Be back in a minute.